Hello, peeps. Janine Brunetti. I don't have to say my full name. Janine here, your favorite holistic Jersey girl. I'm actually still working my full-time job. I told them I was stepping away for 5 to 10 minutes to do this. So if you are catching the live, say hey and let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are catching the replay, hashtag replay. If you are new here, drop new so I can connect with you. So I'm still working, as I said, and I wanted to share a little something about how I feel about corporate 9 to 5. So if you're working full time, you have a 9 to 5, drop 9 to 5 below. Let me know who my corporate peeps are. So I'm sitting at work and it's an extended day today. And so I had to move a couple things around. I couldn't go to my HIIT class. I had to run an errand. I had to take my mom somewhere. So it's been like, phew. So as I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the issue at hand and I'm thinking, like, do you ever feel like, who cares? Like, who really cares? My phone turned off again. On my other phone. Anyway, there goes TikTok. But anyway, I felt like, who cares? So like emails are pouring in and like something like your emoji isn't working. So I work in technology and I'm not saying that I'm not grateful, right? But like, it's not like I'm working in the emergency room of the hospital. Like these things are not pressing things that people get so fussed about. Like, but I want to do it this way. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't work. Like, big deal, right? So if you've ever had one of those moments in 9 to 5, like I have them daily, drop me so I know who my peeps are. So the way that you can overcome that, because sometimes I feel like this is very unfulfilling. Like, yes, this pays the bills, but this is very unfulfilling. It's just a job, right? I used to feel when I was in corporate, like I was climbing up the ladder. I had goals. I was traveling with the company and like I was so immersed into it. Like it made such a big deal to me. Now it's like there's so many different things that are so important in the world. So what do you do? And I heard this from Gary Vee a long time ago. If you know Gary Vee, put a hand up below. Gary Vaynerchuk, he said, when you have to work, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. So during my working hours, I'm working. With the breaks, I'm incorporating other things I need to do. And then after work, I'm doing like this, sharing content. On weekends, I'm studying, I'm on trainings, I'm learning business. So I highly suggest if you have to work a 9 to 5, say, all right, I'm grateful for it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to insulate myself. I'm going to keep the 9 to 5 here, or the job that you don't want to do for the rest of your life, and pad that with things that you're passionate about. I'm just going to take this off because it's messing up so the lighting is not good that way then. So humans like to help by nature, right? Like maybe not all of them, but the people that I want to surround myself with anyway, those are people that I want to surround myself with. And so if you're spending 40 to 90 hours a week at a job feeling unfulfilled, you can imagine you're going to feel resentment. You're going to feel anger. You're going to feel depressed. And I was starting to feel like that a little while ago. Not today, but a little while ago. It's very depressing to go to your job, log off, go to bed, repeat and, rinse and repeat the next day. It's very, very unfulfilling. So the best way to counter that is to invest time into yourself, into what you want to do, things that light you up. So I listen to trainings, I listen to podcasts, I listened to Trent Shelton today. He was amazing. If you've not listened to Trent Shelton, drop Trent and I will send you a podcast that will blow your mind. So for example, I'm logging off from work and then I was sitting on my couch. It was very, very depressing. So I wanted to get in shape and I couldn't go for a walk anymore. It was too cold. I wouldn't put my sneakers on. So what did I do? I found a SETS program. It's a HIIT workout and it's made me feel way different in just a few days this week. Way, way different. It's 50 minutes and just that one shift has definitely helped me feel so much better. So I highly, highly recommend. Another tip is to move your body in some way. Get those endorphins going. Find something that you like to do. I've also stepped up in our Boss Camp. Boss Camp is basically just a training program you get in our business. So I've stepped up and for camp, like for the sake of calling things camp, I'm a counselor. I'm one of the counselors. So that just means I help the person who created the training. I help assist them to make sure that it goes and flows smoothly. And tonight I'm actually doing a private training for them. And on Friday night, I'm actually doing a private training. And I'm scared and I'm nervous. And I want to make sure that what I'm saying resonates with people and that I make a difference. But the point is that it's the energy behind it. I'm helping men and women build up their business. I'm helping them learn something new that they didn't know before. That brings me so much joy. So maybe that's not something that you want to do. Maybe you don't like speaking in front of other people, but what do you like? Maybe you like making a positive impact. Like I'm going to start volunteering at animal rescues. So making an impact is empowering to me. It's something that I've always wanted to do. My lack in my full-time job, like supporting technology, supporting chat. Yes, it pays my bills and I'm grateful, but is that fulfilling? Am I making an impact on someone by making sure they can chat with one another? Like, no. So I've found outside activities to counter that feeling. So I could be grateful that I'm working from home and then live the way that I want. So I used to always think that I had to say all the right things to all the right people to show them how much they needed this business. And not everybody needs this business, but everybody needs something to feel fulfilled. Now I realize that the people that I really resonate with, women who are middle-aged like myself, I'm 46, and they're not fulfilled in a 9-to-5, that's me. That's a lot of people who do this business and do well in this business because they found an outlet where they can give of themselves and serve, and it feels really, really good. So the big thing to note is that you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If someone has a need that needs to be filled and you have a solution, that message is gonna come across. So boss tramp, what is wrong with me? I'm like super tired. You can tell from my eyes. Boss Camp is a complimentary training you get, not to fast track. This is not like super fast track, but is to retrain your mind for you to see your gifts as you, not as a company promoter. And that's where I think a lot of companies get it wrong. It's very, very refreshing to see and understand that you have a unique gift. And that's something that Trent Shelton talked about today. There's no one that can be a better you than you. There's nobody. And there's no one, I think I put it in my previous post. You can't feel less than when you're giving to the world. You just can't. And we're all good at different things. We all have different skill sets and gifts. So what are you good at? Just curious. Drop it below. So are you good at listening, giving advice? Are you good at technology? Are you good at marketing? Are you good at communications? Are you good at crafting, investing, taking pictures? Are you creative? Are you like scientific? What lights you up? I'm really curious what lights you up. I personally love bowling. I like being creative. I love singing. As you know, I always post about me singing. So let me know below what some of the things that you like to do. And so I like to think of our strengths as like little helpers. Like think of the North Pole, if you can imagine in your mind. Think of the North Pole and the little elves. They're little helpers. And I may be a kid at heart, but I'm a woman on a mission. I really am on a mission. And that train is not stopping. So I encourage you to find that passionate padding around the things that you need to do right now until you get to do what you want to do full time. So leave me a boom below if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Drop me a boom. If you got value, drop me some bells. If you know this could help someone out, share this out. The message is definitely very powerful. A lot of people who are not fulfilled or feeling confident in their 9-to-5 or in their job. I hope this helps somebody, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.